I just don't know. Vogue, Vogue. Oh yeah, I remember that. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I gotta stop that. I said stop. I said good day now. Good day. Welcome back to my channel, loves. If you're new, welcome. Please feel free to become a part of my crazy little family. The crazy one is me. Nobody else, just me. But let's move into this video because I was challenged by Rose. I'm gonna link her channel down below and also her Instagram. She's absolutely stunning girl. If you've never seen her, you will be amazed by her beauty. I'm amazed by her beauty. But I think one of the things that captivated me more about her is that she is so sweet and so down to earth and just hilarious. Like, you would think she's stuck up because she is beautiful, but no, she's just as crazy as me, and I love that. Well, she challenged me along with a few other YouTubers that we are all like a family together, you could say, to talk about our 10 most embarrassing moments. Well, let me tell you, I don't know if it's my mature age or what's going on with me, but I couldn't remember a lot, and I was like, I should have like more than 20. And it's because my most embarrassing one, I will let you know towards the end of this, it's happened multiple times to me. So it was like, I can't keep repeating the same thing, so I had to really think about it, and it took me a couple of days because I was challenged last week, and it is Tuesday, February 26th, and I'm finally filming this. Okay, by the way, this look right here is from Covergirl Full Spectrum that I was sent. I did a video on that, that's why I'm all dolled up. So if you see me like this for 2 videos, it's not that I'm nasty. I just decided to put the same clothes on again, or decided to do the same makeup. No, I decided to film both of them. And I'm trying to do this fast because it is late. It's 4 o'clock and I usually start to cook now. So that's what I get for starting late. But let's go into these 10 beautiful moments, and I'm going to read them from 10 going down to 1. I can't say which one is more of the most embarrassing because they all have embarrassments of their own. But let's start with number 10. Number 10, I was 19 years old. My son was probably about 5 to 6 months old. And I was with some friends and some friends at a church like event. We were at a park and I was swinging. Okay, and mind you, I don't know what the heck. I don't know if I was just paying attention to my friend at the time. She was like my best friend growing up, but I totally lost track of where my leg went, and my leg got caught to the bottom, and let's just say I flew out and hit that floor harder than anything. And everybody saw it. You know how it is, like everybody's talking and all into the thing, but the moment they hear bang, boom, bah, ah, it's like, whoop, what is going on? So not only was I embarrassed, but I hurt the hell out of my leg. I think my leg bended even more than it could ever bend in its life. That's number 10. Number 9. Okay, this is going to go from young age to old age to every age. When I was about 15 years old, I decided a week before going to a church convention that I was going to, I think I was trying to highlight my hair, but it did not come out okay. So I decided to take the rest of the bleaching. I have bought the powder that you mix, and I put it all over, thinking I'll just make it all one color. No. I had blotches, a real platinum blonde, darker blonde, like all different patches, and I had to go out in public like this. Okay, of course I put it back in a bun and everything and go to a hair salon. My mom had to go take me to a hair salon to have it fixed. When the lady saw me, she was like, what the heck did you do to your hair? And mind you, I was always brought up that we did our own things. We sold, we fixed things, we did it all. We were just that type of women in my family. So that lady has never forgotten me. But thank God she gave me a beautiful, it was like a strawberry brown color. It was the lightest I've ever had my hair, but it was so embarrassing. Okay, let's move on. So number 7. Number 7 is I was pregnant with my son. He's my firstborn. And we were at my baby shower. And they, at the time, took my ex-husband and dressed him up like a baby. So, all they put on him was one of those paper, not paper, fabric diapers. And that's it. He came out with just that. And I wanted to die because I was embarrassed for him. Like, why would you come out like that? I laughed so hard that I thought I pissed on myself. I thought I peed on myself. I thought I really peed on myself. And right there, all that went through my head was, oh my God, this pee is going to be all over down the chair and everything. The only thing that's helped me was the fact that I was wearing black jeans. And I had one of those like long shirts. I used to wear like baggy shirts. We were kind of in matching outfits that day. I still have that shirt because obviously it was my baby shower, so I have to remember my son. But I remember when it finished, me pulling him and telling him I have to go to the bathroom. I think I peed on myself. And I was laughing and he was like, what? Never did I know or realize that I literally, let's go back. I literally dried off my hands with paper towels, okay? Because I didn't want to leave the baby shower. Like, why are you leaving? Because I peed on myself. No. So I dried myself with the paper towels and I'm smelling them like, it smells like pee. What the heck is this? Never thinking my water broke. So my water broke in my baby shower. That was about 7:30 at night. At 9 o'clock, I was in horrific pain. I waited all that time. I was in such horrific pain. I told my kids that we gotta go. So we get into the car and I'm like heading home first because I gotta change. I can't go with this. Still not realizing that really was my water. Mind you, it's my first baby. I had no clue. I changed real quick. We drove so fast to the hospital and I gave birth to my son at 12:40. I got to the hospital at 11:30. Yeah. Of course, later on, I told everybody what happened to me. Because at least it wasn't that I peed on myself. All right, number 6. So I decided when I was young and I lived in New York that I would do the stupid thing that I've saw on TV so many times. And that was putting your tongue to a frozen pole. And I'm thinking, it is not going to stay stuck. It stood stuck, guys. I couldn't get off. I literally... My friend literally had to get some water and pour it. And even then, it was still hard. My tip of my tongue hurt forever. That was more of dramatic than embarrassing. But it was stupid. So I feel like I was embarrassed because why would I do that? I saw what happened to others. Number 5. When I was dating my ex-boyfriend before my husband now, I was at Blockbuster when Blockbuster was actually a thing. And let me tell you, this one right here happened several times to me, even with my husband when I was dating him. But I figured I already used him in one of my top 10, so I had to use another embarrassing moment with somebody else. We were at Blockbusters and I was trying to pick up things and I let one out. And mind you, it was one of those that you don't feel, that you don't plan. You know, at least if you feel it, you could like walk away real quick. Or I used to take my keys and I would jiggle them like maybe they won't hear it. And hopefully it doesn't smell. But he heard it. And he was like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, that wasn't you. I wanted to die. Because he made such a big deal of it, which made it even worse for me. So, all right, number 4. Number 4 is very embarrassing for me. When I was young, I was probably in my teenage years. And I think it was in this house too. Was it? Yeah, it was in this house when we first moved in here around 94, 95. And my dad was using the bathroom and I didn't hear that he was in there. So I went and I opened the door because he locked the door and I caught my dad peeing and I wanted to die. Okay? Because I didn't want to see that. And all I could think as I'm walking away, like, oh my God, how am I going to look at him in his face? I just saw my dad, ding-a-ling-ding. And then later on I thought, wow, my mom must be really happy then. I'm not going to go into any more detail. Oh my God, I miss my dad. He was such a trip. He acted like nothing happened. My brother, on the other hand, walked into them. I knew that the moment I heard that little thing, that door was locked, do not touch that door. Just walk away. No, not my brother. All right, let's go to number 3. Number 3, I was young, and this was also in New York, and I was at another church event. And we would like do little groups that would go into different like parts of the church and like do like little studies and whatnot. Well, at the end, when it was like a little prayer time, everything was so quiet, and I was sitting on these steps because at the moment our church was being built, so we were in like a huge assembly type hall, and sitting there. And I feel like, oh no, something is gonna come out. This thing, I'm gonna, it's gonna come out. And sure enough, it did. In the most quietest time, when it's just one person doing a prayer, there goes my booty, being disrespectful. I'm telling you, this and another one has been like my number ones of terrifying, embarrassing moments. But yes, I live one out, and I pray to God that nobody noticed. But some people were like, especially the ones around me, and I'm like, let me die, let me die. All right, number 2. Here's where my hubby comes into the play, and here is where my number 1 most embarrassing thing kept happening over and over again. It's gotten much better. This doesn't happen to me hardly ever anymore. I have no idea why. I guess I grew up. Okay, I don't know what happened, but it stopped recording. I guess after my camera hits like 11 minutes of recording or whatever, I don't know. It just decides that it's going to stop. So it did. So I'm going to pick up on number 2. Number 2 was when I was dating my husband. We were all sitting in the garage. We're all chilling, a bunch of us, you know, just chit-chatting away. And I decided to go inside to get something. I have no idea what. But I'm speaking to him as we are walking, and all of a sudden I stopped to go into the side door that leads to my house. Let's just say I entered and went smack straight down. This is the number 1 thing besides the moments that happened to me a lot throughout the years. It slowed down though, thank goodness. Those 2 embarrassing moments have slowed down for me. I haven't fallen in a good minute, knock on wood, knock on everything. Please, please, please don't let it happen to me again. But I was straight down, and all he saw was my little legs dangling out. But I got up so fast that he was like, are you okay? Like, my legs disappeared quicker than anything, because when I go down, I come back up real quick. But it's because I am so tiny that I don't have much to go down and I don't have much to come up. So it's all good. But he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm peeking out the door like, I'm fine. I'm okay, you know. And he's like, my God, you went down so quick, but you got up so fast. And I was like, yeah, it's all good. And I think it was the rug. It tripped me. Embarrassing. Because man, you're just dating. You want to like impress them. You don't want them to be like, what is wrong with this doofus of a girl? Okay, so number 1 most embarrassing moment. I was in school. I was in the 9th grade. And I had like this boy, and we were walking to class. We were kind of late, and as we're saying goodbye, I'm walking backwards, you know, I'm like, yes, I'll see you later, let us whatsoever. And all of a sudden, you know, he goes in, thank God, and as soon as I turn around, I hit the pole, just smack, hit the pole so freaking hard. I mean, it shook me, and all I could think was, oh my God, he was inside. And I look back, and I'm like, yes, okay, he was inside. But there was a bunch of other people walking to my class as I was late. So they laugh at the moment, but then at the same time, they're like, oh my gosh, you really hit that hard. Are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. Walking to the class, I sit down in my chair, and I was in agriculture class at the time. And all of a sudden, I feel like wetness, and when I go like this, I'm bleeding. I'm like, oh my God, I'm bleeding. What the hell? I really, really hit this thing hard. So I go up to the teacher, and I'm like, hey, listen, can I go to the nurse? Of course, he's going to send me. Like, yeah, go. She patches me up and everything. And he never knew that happened to me, which is great. Unless somebody told him, but he never said anything to me. So we all good. But those were the 10 things that I could think of, because I have no idea. I've had like awkward moments. I have terrifying moments. I had moments that was like, oh my God, what the heck? But embarrassing, I couldn't think of so many, because the most ones that happened to me were either always falling or letting one rip. So that's the most embarrassing things that would happen to me in my life. But that's it. I mean, I hope I made you guys laugh. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I didn't have any more horrific ones, but Rose, thank you so much for including me in this. I have no shame in telling stories like this because, you know, they're funny. You have to be able to laugh at yourself. So she challenged a few other girls, and I'm dying to see their video as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a little bit different, little get to know me type thing. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. Did I just give a vibe? Like button. Go ahead and hit that little notification bell so that way you guys are notified when I am upload next. I meant subscribe and then hit the little notification bell. There we go. See, I'm backwards. I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm on. Hope you guys have the rest of a great day and a rest of a good weekend or week, whatever time. Just remember, stay positive in this chaotic world we live in. That's all we have. Take care. Oh, God, I'm so hungry and I have such a mess here. Oh my goodness, what a mess. It's what? Oh, jeez, I gotta go cook. You guys want to cook for me? It will help me so much. Or you can send an order in. It's no problem. I take free food. Ordered out. No takers? God, you people are cheap.